What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I wanted to do a quick video and talk about some interesting stuff that I was thinking really hard about recently. I want to give a big shout out to Shiny7. He brought this up on FSU's stream earlier today. He said, hey, didn't they say that there would be trading in the original trailer for Pokemon Go? Before the game was even released, there was this awesome trailer that came out that got us all so hyped. And yes, they did actually say that there would be a bunch of features in the game that have actually never come into the game. It's sort of like they lied to us in the original trailer, if you think about it. Now, the trailer definitely does not show anything whatsoever about spending the first year and a half of the game trying to ban spoofers and stop them from spoofing. So I'm kind of like, well, you know, you guys could have been a little bit more clear about what you were going to be doing in the game. You know, a lot of this stuff wasn't in the game at launch, and we expected it to come pretty quickly, like trading and PvP. And of course, we've gotten a million bajillion features, but not the two that made all of my friends quit: no trading and no PvP, just like all the original Pokemon games. Now, you guys, this is the very, very interesting thing. For a long time, I've been saying Niantic has never made any official comment about trading because they really haven't, but I forgot that we had this video, which is an official comment on trading. So I had thought that basically trading was not part of this game, kind of like a story mode is not part of this game. So I thought, well, maybe that's just the way that it is, and they just were never going to bring trading. But that was wrong. They did put trading in the original trailer, you guys. So we have a clear indication that it is supposed to be part of this game. So why is it a year and a half later and we still have no trading? I don't know, I'm a little bit upset. But I wanted to watch this video. As I was rewatching it, I noticed a bunch of stuff that is in this video that never made it into the game. So essentially, I think that these are lies that were in the original Pokemon trailer, and it's almost 2 years later and we still don't have these basic features. So I'm calling it like it is. We were lied to, and I would love to see these features actually implemented and way less focus on stopping spoofers from spoofing. In fact, I'd like to see way more focus on integrating spoofing into a story mode with gym badges and actual, like, some kind of a level up system that makes sense for Pokemon. But let's go ahead and just watch this thing, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna stop and start a few times and just cover things that are in this video that we were told were gonna be part of Pokemon Go, but they are not part of Pokemon Go, and it's honestly makes no sense and it's not fair. I wish that they would develop the features they said they were going to develop, which is why we all downloaded the game. Alright, so this is sick, you guys. This trailer is so sick. It's so fun to watch it back. Let's go ahead and watch it. Alright. Now here's one thing, the very first thing, you guys. Alright, see these little wild Pokemon, 85 meters. Trust me, guys, there is no 85-meter go this way, go that way, step-by-step instructions to get you to the Pokemon. If you could figure out where the Pokemon were, so many less people would spoof and use trackers. The only reason that we even do that is because you can't figure out where the Pokemon are. Imagine that you're this lovely businesswoman and you only have 15 minutes on your break, and you go and you walk that 85 meters and then the Pokemon isn't even there. That would be pretty darn frustrating. So yeah, and it says right here, location, Cheetah something mural. So she's on her way to some mural. So maybe that's a reference to the Pokestop system that we have now, the nearby system that we have now. But it's definitely not turn-by-turn instructions like we're seeing here. And the idea that you're even going to be able to find the Pokemon is like, that's just not how it is in this game. You're not gonna find them, you know what I mean? And out here, like, where's the Pokestop? These guys are out here in the middle of a field. Where's the Pokestop? Like, how are you supposed to, somehow you're gonna find Charizard. Now let's go back here, you guys. Let's go back right here. She's got a Pokeball, but let's look at this guy. Well, he has got, that's either a Great Ball or, I don't know. What does a Master Ball look like, you guys? I don't think it's a Master Ball. The first time I watched this, I was like, that's a Master Ball. Is that a Master Ball? No, I think it's a Great Ball, but it just happens to be, like, white on it. So we don't see a Master Ball here. I was like, did they promise a Master Ball? But it looks like a Great Ball, but the colors are definitely wrong. Or it's a Premier Ball, but you wouldn't have that in the wild. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's keep on watching here. Loving this. It looked like a great ball on that other one. Doesn't it look like a great ball? It was blue on those two screens, but the first one was white. Kind of interesting. Alright. They got the... Okay, so here's our trading. Alright, Pokemon trade. They said trading was coming. And look at these levels. Level 15, level 25. We don't have Pokemon levels in this game. That's not something that's part of this game whatsoever. So that's kind of interesting too. Stuff that they showed in here that made it look like it was going to be like the original Pokemon. They did such... they did so much work on this video to make it look like it was gonna be like the original Pokemon, but then there's no story, there's no trading, there's no PvP, which is the 3 core features of what Pokemon is, aside from the Pokemon themselves. The only thing that really mirrors the original Pokemon in any way is the Pokemon. So that's kind of interesting. I think it's worth noting. Alright. Now we do have the gym under attack notifications there. That's kind of interesting. I do like that. That actually is in the game. Alright, now these guys are on their way to meet up with some ladies and do a PvP battle, which is not in the game. So they're showing these guys battling each other. Now look at that. 3 Pokemon. Her 1 Pokemon just took out all 3 of those people's Pokemon. So what they're actually showing is 1 person versus 3 people, unless this chick is with her friends, but they're just not part of the scene for whatever reason. But it showed her 1 Pokemon taking out all 3 of theirs with 1 hit, which would mean splash damage. You know, one troop that can hit multiple other troops. If you're familiar with Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, splash damage, you know, it's part of like every game. So, you know, we definitely don't have that either. Okay, her homegirls, I guess, are playing. I guess that's what we're seeing there. Now, they're going to show us the Mewtwo raid scene. This is probably what everybody, you know, decided they wanted to play for. Let's go look at that again. Alright, we got Mewtwo, level 70. We don't have any levels in this game. And time limit of 10 minutes. There's definitely no 10 minutes to be able to beat Mewtwo. And I'm kind of glad. It would be too long. It'd take forever and be boring. So, yeah, it's showing all these people, this many people in one place playing the game, we know breaks the game. So I'm like, I don't know when you guys were planning on doing that. Alright, now this is pretty crazy. They just showed way more than 20 people battling with Mewtwo. Alright, you guys, I'm just saying, they showed that like this whole crowd gets to battle Mewtwo, and Mewtwo, that Mewtwo right there, just knocked away at least 20 Pokemon. So I'm like, that's just not how it is. Although it's not that big of a deal. You know, look at these guys' face. This is great. Oh my god. Alright. Now this is the big deal right here, you guys. This is the big deal. Alright, this is where I actually kind of get salty. This actually makes me kind of mad right here. Watch this. Alright. Oh! Well then. Looks like everybody caught Mewtwo. Looks like everybody in that crowd caught Mewtwo. I don't see 2% catch rate on this crowd. I don't see anybody in this crowd who did not catch their Mewtwo, you know? Every single person in this screen is like, isn't that false advertising, you guys? Like, they show a commercial where it says that you're gonna get one thing, and then you go play the game and spend a bunch of money, and that's not what happened. Isn't that called false advertising? I don't know. I'm not mad about it. It's just like, you know, they every single phone, it's like when you see those teeth brushing commercials, you know, like they're legally not allowed to show every single bit of plaque coming off the teeth. They have to show like a little tiny bit of plaque left on the teeth just so that their demonstration doesn't make it seem like they can literally get every single bit of stuff off of your teeth, because that would be unrealistic. They can only get so much off of there, so they have to show that little tiny piece that remains. Next time you guys watch a teeth brushing commercial, you're gonna laugh, because I'm exactly right. Like, every commercial is like that. Anyway, it shows every person in the crowd. There's not a single phone that doesn't have gotcha on the screen. They all get the Mewtwo. So where did we get this 2% catch rate, no trading, no PvP, like all the stuff that actually makes this commercial really awesome isn't in the game? And then they're like, oh, but you want to play this other game that has Pokemon in it? I'm like, yeah, I do want to play this game only because it has Pokemon in it, but anytime you're ready, go ahead and develop the features from the original, trailer. And I think everybody's going to be really happy to play those features like PvP and trading. So I don't know, you guys. And one thing that I want to mention, I tried to film this video twice and then I messed up the first time, so I had to do it again. But I mentioned something on the previous version that I forgot to mention in this one. If you think about it, trading was originally designed to facilitate the region lock species. You would basically be encouraged to become friends with somebody who's in one of the other regions. Now that's an amazing feature on paper. That would actually be a super lit feature where I'd have to make a friend in Australia and trade him a regional Pokemon, and that's how I would unlock my Pokedex. But we're a year and a half later on Pokemon Go and there's still no trading, so we have rampant spoofing because people, of course, gotta catch them all, which is the, it's part of their trailer. You know what I mean? It's part of their own trailer. Gotta catch them all. It's part of the game, and yet they introduce region lock Pokemon and never introduce trading, so that you literally can never get those Pokemon. I mean, I don't know if they fully understand how frustrating that is to not be able to complete your Pokedex when you could do it on every other Pokemon game. So I just wanted to rewatch that trailer a year and a half later and be like, wow, did Pokemon Go really meet our expectations? Did they really bring the game that they said that they were going to bring? No, they did not. I'm not mad about it. I love the game anyway. I'm still playing. I still spent $50 last week on raid passes. Like, I'm not worried about it. But the thing is, they really need to step it into overdrive and bring those promises that they promised us in the beginning a year and a half ago when they got us so hyped on this video. Everybody remembers watching this trailer. I remember watching this trailer. 43 million views. I mean, come on, you guys. Like, it's a big deal. They made some promises in this video and they really need to fulfill those promises, and that is why people are so salty about this game. So I really just hope that they step it into overdrive in the upcoming year. I hope that when they all get back from their Christmas vacations, they actually develop the features that they said they were going to develop almost 2 years ago, and I hope that we get trading and PvP in this game. It is absolutely necessary. People are just going to be crying about it until they do it, and this is yet another video of me crying about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this content. I really wanted to just rewatch the video and kind of add some perspective. It's something I didn't think about. Big shout out to Shiny7, gave me the video idea, sent me the video link. He was like, bro, he just mentioned it on FSU's stream. Big shout out to FSU as well, hanging out on his stream pretty much every day, so you guys can find me over there kicking it. Alright guys, that is going to be the end for this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace.